back on it.
You got it, man. All right, so what was your name again?
My name is Dave.
Dave. Hi, Dave. My name's Jamie. I'm with Dash, and like I said earlier, what we're doing, advocating for you guys, basically to try to get the city to change their policies from what it is now to what it should be, if you know what I mean. I think, from our conversation, I think you know what I mean.
I mean, I understand the policies that are in place and why they were in place. There's got to be some sort of middle ground, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
so tell me, how did you become homeless?
I had.
And if you don't want to answer, please,
Yeah, sure.
you don't have to.
Just like a couple years before COVID, I developed cataract.
Yeah.
I was a semi-retired Uber driver.
Yeah.
I've done professional driving for 20 years now.
Yes, sir.
It fit what I was doing, and I had that little clinic over there, Sanitarian, whatever, when Sanitarian's up there off of Woodhue.
Yes.
They're right across from me, so that I made them my clinic for my map. I was the only white person over there, and anyhow, I just want to get a thing for eyeglasses because I knew my eyes were messed up. And they have this referral coordinator made me wait 10 months to get my eyes fixed. By then, both of them had cataract. I'd lost everything. Couldn't work. I mean, as soon as I couldn't see very well, I had to quit driving.
Have you gotten that since taking care of your cataract?
Oh yeah, but it took 10 months.
Yeah.
And almost a threat to go social media on there because I found out after getting on the internet that on MAP, your primary physician is the one that signs off on this extra surgery.
Yeah.
10 months was wasted.
Yeah.
I could have been. So anyhow, I get it done, and then COVID hit. My crickets.
COVID messed up a lot of stuff, didn't it?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it did.
I was just getting on my feet, and COVID hit, and then.
So tell me, how are you surviving the cold out here right now?
Well, I got people I know. I've lived here since 1980.
Nice.
I've lived within a half mile of this radius of this area.
Yeah.
At least 7 different 8 locations right here in the creek. But, you know, I've had this is like my home. You know?
Yeah. Cops pretty much just leave y'all be.
Well. When I decided, you know, Walmart got antsy about people parking there.
Yeah.
I came to where I knew, and I knew these woods. I knew the creek. Been here. They had the band. The band was, I guess, had been passed. The anti-ban had been passed. So I took this little area all by myself, quiet.
Put you back into the trees, out of the public
quiet,
view.
and all of a sudden, all these other homeless people. How do you stay out there? I was like, it's just camping, man.
Yeah.
But now it's like I got a horseshoe intersection here, mud pie. Other people started moving in and without any experience of living outdoors, and it's making my life miserable. They're making my more miserable than the city. But the city, they got the camping ban, they got the fire ban. It's very difficult just to stay warm and feed yourself.
So you mentioned that the other homeless kind of moved in after you got here. Do you have to deal with a lot of violence from other people, a lot of theft? Like, let's say you have to leave your camp to go to the store. People try to come in and steal your stuff.
Yeah, it is very rampant right here, right around here. This is the most disorganized, this strangest group of individuals I've ever come across. I mean, because I used to work Salvation Army, intake, people, stuff like that. I worked the men's dorm there, and I know all their little games, all their little tricks they play. Everybody has a little scam they try to play. These people just steal from each other, day in and day out. And then later in the afternoon, they're smoking together, drinking together. I'm like, how can you live in such a close proximity? They were doing this underneath the bridge.
Yeah.
Like 20 different people. I'm like, how can you live in that tight thing and be at each other's throats and then be eating together later?
You
know?
remember that fire?
Yeah, I remember.
sure you were
I
close to
remember that fire. I remember the fire over there.
Yeah.
And people over there, they moved over there, and then they got the whole hill evicted because they encroached on private property again.
Yeah.
Some people just don't care about people's rights. You know, private property is, you know.
So one thing that I've heard a lot, and I've traveled through a lot of homeless camps in Austin, is I'd like to know like what your experience has been trying to get services through the city.
I just gave up getting services.
You gave up giving?
I mean, I've never been one to reach for any kind of handouts or anything like that. Been self-sufficient, and the only thing I really actually, you know, used is the map thing. And I did the echo assessment thing.
Yeah.
What, three, I don't know how many years ago.
That was you said Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The assessment for getting housing.
Yeah.
But just to get around and with all these different agencies that actually have some kind of housing program, and then you get mixed up with who you're talking to as far as different I don't know, counselors, caseworkers, like that. It's just needs to be more of a one-stop shop organization. I know there's a lot of people helping, but it's not. I mean, Echo almost got it together where they're kind of, you know, streamlined the process, but it's you know, I've had Travis County EMS field people come out here. No, I haven't done a reassessment.
Do you ever see any people trying to come out and offer you services? Do they ever show up?
I'm aware of the EMS field community
They come out
health
and try
people.
to check on your health.
And, well, I had some health issues this last summer, and in the process of them helping with that, I had a heart issue.
Yeah.
I had like heart failure. Just a combination of a lot of things, and they were like, I don't need any Medicare, because I mean, these guys are, all the departments in the city of Austin, the EMS ground community health team are the fucking best. I mean, I've never been so impressed. They came out, the EMT went and got like medication from AQB.
Yeah.
He had to wait in line like everybody. It's not like he got it.
But he went and got your medication?
He got my
No
meds.
kidding.
And he hooks up with the community care doctor, what do they call it? The nurse practitioner. They came out, they did the EKG, they did everything out
No
here.
kidding. Right here.
I mean, it's like,
See, this is the first time I've heard that they
I mean,
did that.
I just freaked out.
Never even heard
That's
of
good.
I freaked out. I was like, these guys are the Supermen. I mean, if it wasn't for these, it's a very small team.
Yeah.
I know there's a captain named Amber or something, I don't know. And then Matt, he works at community care. He's the,
Yeah.
but Adam, he's a Superman. Adam, I can't remember his name at the moment, but he is, I mean, he lives out in San Marcos. He's got family, but man, he works his butt off, help people get to the appointments, people make appointments for him. You know, he just
You're not going hungry or anything like that. I mean, do you?
No, I get food stamps. I'm 60 some odd though. You know,
So you're able to stay fed.
and I mean, it's getting to the food store is my problem. You know, I have bad leg issues, pain. There's one thing that would help. You know, a lot of homeless people is sort of a bus pass thing.
Yeah.
Because
I think they're working on that right now.
just getting transportation to the food.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's okay.
No, Thanksgiving, I had a friend of mine, I texted to see if he got anything fed. I said, girl, I've had 3 plates. I've given away 10 plates that were given to me, and I just gave them to other people. I said, I got more food. You know, I get, this guy here, this donations from Trader Joe's. I got twice done this week. I got enough food to have a small community grocery store. Okay, but not everybody's like that. I mean, I utilize the ATX Dev Springs Free Food Project. You know, I keep up with this. You know, I know the people who run it. I know people that administer the Biden Facebook groups, which is the awesome thing that helps keep the landfills less filled with usable stuff.
Yes, sir.
I utilize that. I've never bought a tent. Never bought a tent.
Yeah.
I've had 5 tents. I had this tree over here break January 1st.
Yeah.
Right there, that was a little stump.
Gotcha.
January 1st, it was 87 degrees during the day.
Yeah.
By 10 or 11 o'clock, it was 30 degrees. Storm came in, tree came down, just ripped a gash.
Yeah.
6-foot gash in my side of the tent. I had my head off 6 inches from my head.
Speaking of that,
Bam.
during, you know, obviously it's Texas Tornado Alley, we have bad storms. How do you manage? Is your tent waterproof and all that? I mean, do you?
I don't know. I mean, some people put tarps over it, and I'm like, man, I get Mylar. Those emergency blankets for $287 at Walmart.
Yeah.
I put it over the screen top. Keeps 90% of the heat in.
So if it was legit going to come a tornado in this area, where would you go? What would you do? Would you head for the bridge over there, or I mean?
Oh, I go right down there. There's Onion Creek. There's Onion Creek there, and there's there's a big ass old cypress there.
Yeah.
And I get right underneath them roots.
Yeah.
That's
not a bad place.
I mean, I mean, the bridge has been damaged by fire, and
yeah. I remember that fire.
I'd have to deal with the people too, you know.
So, and last question for you: if you could have the city do something different to help you, not just everybody, but you yourself, what would you ask them to do different? And I know that's kind of a hard question.
Well, it's kind of a. Would
you rather have more people coming out to help you, or would you rather? I know you said the bus passes, and I think that's being worked on.
Yeah. Like a lot of people some people don't want the help.
Yeah.
They don't want. They like to say in the background. Some people need the help. They don't know how to get to it.
Right.
For me personally, a lot of people come to Austin for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Are you from here in Austin?
Okay, I was born in New York. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll admit it.
Hardly anybody's from
okay,
Austin.
Right, but I lived here in 1963.
Oh, so you're basically in Austin now.
To 67. My dad was stationed at Bergstrom.
Yeah.
That's where I learned to get pushed off a houseboat and learn to swim by.
That was back when the airport was an Air Force base.
Airport, and you could just line off 3 boats on any cove and camp, with
so you've been around
friends.
For a long time.
But I came back in 1980 as a young adult, helped my dad start some big businesses, and I kept on resisting until he said, UT 7-to-1 ratio with men and the women. I said, okay, I came down here.
So,
but it's the whole idea of what I need, what I like to see is the people that lived here and worked here that helped make Austin weird or whatever what it's been for back in the day. Well, they're getting my age now, and they end up like me. I think there should be some sort of priority. Look at these people; they come in, and within 6 months they got. Hand me out a place. I mean, I know how to work the system with them. I know how to go through.
They're the visible ones.
Yeah, and they are. I'm like, let's give the Austinites up on the waiting list before the non-Austinites. It sounds selfish, but I've lived here for so long, and I've seen it change in ways I never thought it would.
So if anybody that views this, do you have like a Venmo or anything that anybody that views this that wants to donate some money to you to help you? Is there any way for anybody to do that?
Yeah, I have a Cash App.
Do you have a Cash App? Do you want to shout out your Cash App?
It's $, Jacques, like Jacques Cousteau.
Jacques Cousteau.
JACQUES
Okay,
61.
I'll put it on the screen down there.
JACQUES 61.
Yeah, so like I said, anybody that's gonna
ACQUES 61.
Yep.
anybody that's gonna view this, they a lot of times some people they want to help out and want to donate.
Well,
So,
I just hope I'm still here.
well,
I've
we're
had.
gonna check on you. So
I've been here for September 15th. Last September was 2 years. So.
all right, well I appreciate you giving me this interview. I know it's kind of on spur of the moment. We just walked up on you, so I appreciate
I was just
it.
getting back together and we're fixing to go up and maybe try to get some laundry done. I was gonna do it yesterday, but then the rain decided to.
Yeah, yesterday
I couldn't
was
even get
bad.
out. I can't even get out of here sometimes when it rains that bad.
We were actually going to come out here yesterday, but of course the weather didn't quite work.
Well,
out.
you know, that would take the miracle. I can't even walk out of here sometimes.
Right.
Like yesterday, it was just. I got guys with trucks that I'm not coming by. I'm like, well, look, you got a truck.
All right.
He goes, yeah, but you got mud. I was okay. You don't have no mud tires. Okay.
Okay, well we appreciate the interview. Thank you
I
very
appreciate
much.
that.